Hello everybody, I'm Prism, and welcome back to Starfield Shattered Space DLC. We left off with finally arriving to Verone Kai, so now it's time to actually go inside.
Open the gate! Must tell you what I reveal for now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
Counselor, what is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles, the speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the Great Serpent himself. And soon, Serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this.
I like this planet. So far it looks nice. Just all their creations is just weird.
Herald Inaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
Okay.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me.
Yeah.
There is something about you. No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed, one of the Promised?
I think so.
You have not been filled with purpose by the Great Serpent, so you are merely a husk. But a lesson, a test, a moment for the Great Serpent to reach out and fill you with something more than what you have been.
I see. I'm
Then
ready though.
enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path.
Okay. Okay. I'll go in first. The Serpent's Path. Yes, sir. Let's go in there. Okay. Did she really get in front of me? And I went in first?
You must walk the path. I am merely here to guide you along your way.
Okay. Those speakers?
Before House Farouk, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path.
Oh, there's bones down here, so people died down here. Can I pick up those? No, I can't. That'd be cool to have skulls as decorations. Okay.
One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, Individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice.
That was cool. Okay.
But Chinangaru encountered the great serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Varun was born.
I see.
Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
We're gonna put a canteen in there. That's I'm not casting away anything else. I need the other stuff to fight. Okay, let's go through this door now.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the great serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the great serpent, and he will embrace you.
It's funny because they have that to make a leap of faith, but then they built a pathway through here. Like they built all this themselves.
The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe.
I see. This was their first home. Cafeteria, it looks like. Yep. Little eating area. Deck of cards. Nah. Ooh, credits. You already know. I see. What's in these fridge? Nothing. Nothing should be in the fridge. That's the thing. This all should be abandoned.
And it was here that the people of House Varun first understood the
someone's
truth
house.
of the shrouding. The great serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the
cool that they all
people
live
weighed this
together.
knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
So that was the first man? What's in your locker here? Oh man, why? Why so much? There. Okay, these 4 go there. These 3 go there. So there's not 2 things. Like this one can go there, and then I need 2 for that spot. Like that? We'll see. Wait a minute, where was I just at? These ones? And then there's 3. Let's do that. These down there, that one, Then this one can be the single ones. Oh my god, that took too long. Just to probably find nothing. Old Earth shotgun. 568. I'm gonna grab them. Old Earth. I'm probably overcumbered now. Nope. Okay, good. Bathroom? Anything in here? Indicate. Yeah, nope. Okay. What am I doing? Poison water. I'll meditate. How long can I meditate? Okay, that's it. Get up. I'm poisoned. Get up. Why does it take so long to get up? Okay. What was this area? Oh, this was that one spot. I checked this spot already. Wait, no I didn't. Okay, that's the cafeteria. That was... Yeah, okay, I checked that spot. Okay, everything's checked here. We can keep moving.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve.
Kid go. Wait. Okay, I want to scan it before anything. Yeah, that was sad. Damn. A kid groat. What the fuck's a groat, bro? New animal, I see. That's good. That's good. Okay. Well.
Let us begin the final ritual.
Oh, okay.
While none since none Varun have stood before the great serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the great serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the great serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
I'm gonna grab all of them. Place devotion, obedience, place strength. I'm gonna place strength there. And then this one, I'm gonna place devotion, preservation. Nope, it's over.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun.
Do I feel born?
Did you feel the great serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew?
Yeah. I kind of want to hit it, but
Yes. Through strength and perseverance, I grant you the title of Vindicator.
a vindicator. Am I
All
playing
will
Minecraft
know
now?
you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the great serpent.
I will.
All must serve.
Oh, an invite. I can't do it right now. The promise broken. Talk to motherboard Duke Health. Okay, let me get out of this hole in the ground. Okay, I'm a promised one now. Let's go. Those open way faster than they used to. Wow. Oh. Jeez. That's an epic heavy, dude. Wow. I can probably come back and it'll still be here, so that's good. Oh, another invite. Okay, let's keep it going. Morning ship. Oh, morning ship. Let's go to that. We don't want to go to the other spot. Okay, let's go talk to these people. The High Council.
Hello, Vindicator. Welcome, Vindicator. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Nasco Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Nasco Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope. Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Varun, pledged to follow Jinan Varun and his descendants. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might grow, and our 3 families have for generations now helped to govern the people of House Varun, and offer counsel to our leader. I understand. Until you were one of us, we could not trust you.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spin this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor. Do go on.
I hate her.
Nasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now.
Too much
We'd
talking.
be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dazra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. It has only been a few weeks. There had been efforts to put together some kind of response, some plan. Forgive me, I am no scientist, but as it has been explained to me, what we call the Vortex is the space between universes.
I see.
Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. Current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco, and that work on the morning device must proceed.
Okay.
You would speak with me? I was outside the city, visiting a friend at his farm. We saw, you know, in that moment, I worried it was my fault. That I had somehow not been faithful enough. I still find myself worrying that we are being punished. That we have affronted the Great Serpent in some way. And that this is our penance. Indeed, Serac was my cousin. I know they were assigned to the Oracle, and Malabor relayed their final report sent by the station. They walk with the Great Serpent now. Serac was a respected scientist, dedicated to the Great Serpent. They spent every moment engrossed in their work, a true testament of faith. It was their greatest honor to be selected for the Oracle. The Oracle's fate would be tabled for a future discussion. We have more important issues at hand. 87 souls reside with the Great Serpent now. Many were some of the finest scientific minds House Varun had to offer. They will be remembered alongside those we lost here in Dasra. Of course. Oh, it was breathtaking. A true testament to have started from nothing and to have accomplished so much. I pray to the Serpent.
I would like to see Dasra in
Did
its
you
full
need
glory. No, I want to talk to everyone.
Yes?
Come on, lady, talk to me.
No, it's complicated. Jinan Varun himself established the rules. Let me see if I can make it easy for you. The Speaker has supreme authority. He is the voice of the great. Each of the houses also appoints a mediator.
I did not mean to skip it, but
Perhaps. It keeps the Speaker free to concentrate on the larger issues, while allowing us some amount of control over our lives.
makes sense.
Don't take it personally.
Can you
We've
turn
been
to
through
me?
so much these last few weeks. The Council is attempting to claw back some semblance of order from the chaos, steer things past this summit. And then Malabor goes and throws you into the middle of all this without even consulting us.
Dang.
It's just one more breach of a protocol that barely exists anymore. I am over it, I assure you. It is good to have... Vindicator. Something I... No.
Okay, let's listen to that. Not that one.
The Speaker has
Okay, this
supreme
one.
authority. He is the voice of the Great Serpent. The houses each handle some function of daily life and are individually run by the Elder of the House. Each of the houses also appoints a mediary to the High Council to inform and advise the Speaker. It's a separate position from the Elder,
Let's see.
with a lesser degree of authority and prestige. Now is hardly the time. So you must have a head for politics. Or you're good at pretending.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Serpent guide you.
Serpent's guide you. Yes. So almost serve. Dasra City. Let's do it.
Do you know the scientists out at Hamadi Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help with their research. They made some kind of discovery that has them troubled.
Good luck finding help at a time like this.
Indeed. Yet the Serpent provides for the faithful, so who knows?
Nothing is truly impossible.
Talked it. Yep. Side mission.
Proceed.
I like the armor.
If you require aid,
Will I ever see my family again?
I don't know if you'll ever see your family again. I'm sorry. I'm looking around the city.
If you ask me, we should be celebrating. No one can doubt the Great Serpent's existence now.
That is true. That does show that what you guys are believing in is...
Do you truly have no shame, Amin? No shame at all. What you have done goes beyond disgrace. It is morbid, disgusting. You should be hanging your head in shame. But instead, here you are, acting like a common fool.
Borhal, calm down. Do not do this here.
How shameful of you to have these outbursts. What? What do you want? This does not concern you.
Please accept my apologies. I caught my brother attempting to do something unspeakable, and I could not
What's he
contain
doing?
my anger.
Oh yes, go on. Invite a total stranger into our family squabbles.
This is no squabble, you pompous fool. What you have done today is... I can forgive stealing my money, or pawning my valuables. What I cannot abide, however, is you attempting to sell Mother's urn with her remains still within.
I was drunk, I did not know. All of those vases appeared the same.
It is an urn, not a vase, you ignorant. And you were the one who chose it when Mother passed away. I am tired of your shamelessness, and I am done bearing what should be your indignity. Do you hear me? You have gone too far this time, Amila, and I cannot bear the humiliation of being your brother any longer. I challenge you to a duel. Danica shall be my second.
What? Are you mad?
Borhal, are you sure? There is already so much death in the city. What?
Too late, Danica. He has issued his challenge. I accept. In fact, look, you. You shall be my second.
What? I don't even know what second is.
Our job is to make preparations and ensure fairness on both sides. We shall have different duties between the two of us, but our aim is to prepare the site of the duel.
No. I believe we have just passed the...
I would not have proposed it. Then it is settled. Outsider, you will work. As for you, Amila.
Okay, Amila.
Enjoy these last few...
Do not sound so confident, brother.
Amila
family
has
home
shamed
is this-
us.
Okay, so that's a new mission we'll be doing. Taking out a brother. We'll do that in a little bit. I want to get all the missions, and that's a nice statue. All the missions inside the city here. All the DLC missions. Every single side quest, everything. Let's talk to this man real quick.
Well, look who it is.
He looks like the guy from Ender Games. Old man.
You have made quite a stir. And given the state of things, to what do I owe the honor, Vindicator? Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the... One cannot help but notice the energy field around the Scaled Citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt.
Politics got in the way.
Politics got in the way. Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
Indeed. All must serve. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the Council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process.
Okay.
The first convert in generations. The only one to have heard from the speaker since the disaster. Oh, I think they will listen. House Vetol owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her.
She's
And
dead.
Hasmek,
I
the
bet
new
you.
elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this. I know. I have lost friends and colleagues myself. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized
those.
version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties.
Okay.
While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications. Well then, allow me to provide you with a few starting samples. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
Oh, probably.
Just look around. I'm sure you have at least some idea of how much we have physically lost. A huge portion of the city is just gone.
Damn,
And those left behind are struggling. Supplies are limited. There is so much work to be done, and we are all just so tired. I hope that eventually we can return things to the way they were, but we must be realistic. That will take time, and I suspect a great deal of it.
Oh, probably.
Yes. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research.
That's good.
when I can. These phantoms,
Oh, I already listened to that. Yeah, don't need that. Okay, so we are gonna see. We gotta do the house places. Yeah, so we'll end it here after the promise mission we just completed. We'll end the video here, and then the next episode we will go to each house. Looks like they're... Let me look at the map. Oh! Okay, let me grab that again. Let me look at the map. Okay, so the houses... One house is here. one house is over here for some reason, one house is here, and this is the Citadel. This is where the city used to be. Holy cow, that was a magnificent city. As big or even bigger than Jamison and Alpha Centauri, damn. And then you even got farms out here. Like this city's. And this is where it's located. Just right here, next to Serpentis. Yes, it's like out there. But it's not that far from the Crimson Fleet. Paradiso, I mean. It's not far from any of them, actually. There were Freestar Rangers, nothing. Freestar Collective, the UC, no one. But wow, is that a? Yeah, that's a spot too. It looks like it's still operationable. Like we can get in there perfectly fine. Well, I'm gonna end it here and stop looking around and wasting time. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys.